You know, chat. I had a fun little opening gag set up with Mario movie stuff going on, but I realized some people have been getting some heavy content claims for just showing a little bit of that movie. So I'm not gonna do that. They really want us to wait for Chris Pratt Mario. People who have made videos talking about it or even showing like small clips of it on YouTube, and I think even on Twitch, big copyright claims. Warner Brothers is not happy for this to be restreamed yet. So guess who's not gonna do that? No Neko Arc jokes for you. Yes, it was Neko Arc. Here I can like play the sound towards. I'm not gonna play. No. Shut up, Bowser. No Bowser. Y'all can get just a nice audio taste of yeah, for example. Happy Saturday, everybody, by the way. Happy Saturday. How there's your Neko Arc scream. Are we in hell, chat? Are we in hell? Yes, we are in hell. Especially because today is Milk Day Part 2. If y'all were here Thursday, first off, sorry for no Friday stream. I was having some computer issues, mainly AMD crashing a lot. And so far, I think it's fixed. I didn't have any issues past last night, but I didn't want to risk having a stream that was bugging out. Especially during what I assume and hope is a very tense game. Because I was already on edge for just bits and pieces of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. But now we're going for milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. No, I am sad. I don't have Street Fighter 6. Very sad about it. Not happy. Really wanted it. I wish all scalpers a very unexistence. If you really think you could sell a Street Fighter 6 code for $500, I don't believe you're real. If you really bought a Street Fighter 6 beta code for $500, I don't believe you're real. But that's neither here nor there. What is here or there? Let's talk some other quick stuff. I've been watching a lot of Street Fighter 6 footage. And the game looks great. Sounds great. I want to get my hands on it. I found out too late that a local spot near me had a playable build. Like someone had donated a code to the store. And just couldn't find out fast enough. I was in the middle of doing chores and stuff. Errands, things like that. Couldn't make my way out. But hopefully soon. I hope we get another open beta or a closed beta with other options. I've only heard very mixed issues. Mixed being like the tournaments are a little wonky, which they have already. There may not be some cleaning happening behind me. Tournaments being a bit wonky. But I spent my day. I finally checked out Witch of Mercury. Amazing. I love gay Gundams. Let's go lesbians. No, the show is more than that. I like the design. Gundam aerials look sick. Anyone who thinks the nice slender design is bad, you can fight me. Anyone who thinks the gun bits that fly around and either shoot lasers or become a shield is bad, you can fight me. That is some hype shit. And I'm very excited to see political intrigue because we already almost saw a whole politician get blown up. So, Gundam being Gundam. But let's hop in. Let's see if shopping and trying to get a bag of milk is just as hard as it was last time. This one, 3 achievements in the last game, 10 this time. I've heard expect a longer completion time, and I might just go through and do everything because I want to experience as much as I can with this game. Look at stall. Looks like the same. It's exactly say PKMK PMKM2. What I can say is I'm very happy to be officially set up for Frosty Faustings. Signed up for my games. Guilty Gear and KOF. I said no to Street Fighter 5 because I didn't want to overload myself. They already say have a limit of 5, and since it's my first game or first real major, I didn't want to go honestly past 3. I only entered a third one because Rushdown Revolt was free, and I want to tempt Fighter's Legend to show up even more. Yes, it is a bait and switch tactic. Yes, I'm going to try to learn the game. No, I'm probably not going to be good. Oh, God. All right, English. I would say, yeah, heavy topics. We learned that last time. Heavy topics, indeed. Thank you, Rosa, for the hydrate. And I have faith in our boy, Fighter's Legend. Oh, there's color. Oh, there's animation? Wait, hold on. No, hold on. I'm gonna quit and we're gonna load that again. I missed that. I think I skipped it on accident. That was a whole opening anime. Because I tried to make it full screen after the fact. There we go. All right. Listen, I got problems with the job. I told him flat out I hate his job. I hate Fighter's Legend's job. It's a bad job. It's rude to him. Oh, we got to save money this time. So hopefully more choices, more crazy shit. Airline, be nice. As I try to use him and the airline for good tickets. Is this the same girl? If it is very crusty for you, it's very crusty for me as well. We got a bag of milk last time. This is a box. The flashing beacons already. We got milk. It's fine. It's all good. Do you see? I should probably read the subtitles. Are you sure? PNG Nightmare Hell. Welcome out, Tempest. This is milk outside of a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. Don't ask me how I find these horror games. It happens. It makes October interesting. Just like that. Ugh. It was just supposed to be a simple in and out job. Alright, let me check my audio levels because that looks a little loud and I don't see a prompt to lower it this time. At least the same way. Let's just hit that to like a nice, clean, yeah. Maybe a little bit lower. Don't want to die. Oh, the quiet. Yeah, I heard. I want to fix. Blurb has gotten a lot quieter. I do see the channel point usage. I appreciate it. Oh, and it's in motion. Oh, our production values are up. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Oh, this is right after. This is right after good ending. I walk past the kitchen on my way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. You good? Yeah. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpse in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... I should set up a lurk. I know some people like to set up and just leave the stream, and I appreciate that too. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. Now there's a corpse in the kitchen. But wait, how can I scare to death someone that's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and flew open. It was good. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf or in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into a scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. That moment. That Disco Elysium moment where you start consulting with inanimate objects. I turn away in shame, and I leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh! I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Okay, bye. Cool guy. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw. Thin and sharp, like a blade. Again, I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging. Then I start staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, the claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then, the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body, slowly slide to the floor, and just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up. Heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. God, why does it just go from 0 to 10? Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Chat, don't drink milk. Be short like Ed. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again.
Hey babe, you want milk?
I do not want milk! This game is gonna do to me. This game is gonna do to milk what The Grudge did to people in showers.
Oh,
I
delicious.
finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully,
Glass of milk.
I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all my needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. Alright, let's be clear. I know how to brush my teeth all by myself. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. I need sleep, chat. Quit looking at your phone. Hello? Hello? No, hold on. What was that? I'm hitting a clip because that sound happened, right? I'm not crazy. Whew, getting a bit early. I'm trying to have a conversation with my chat room about getting sleep and not sitting on your phone until 2 a.m. and you just happen to pass out.
You don't have to call me out like that.
It's not just you. Chat, read like a book or like stop looking directly at a stream. Hour before you want to go to bed. Half hour at least. It'll help, I promise. There was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if someone fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Those eyes tell me otherwise. Hey, nice high school art project. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright lead liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. There's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill with the same blood red color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. Not that it's... that's not it. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies straight into the waistband as well. Straight! The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason to not swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. Chat, don't do this. Don't do this. Please take your medicine. Talk to your doctor. Y'all are mature. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. I'm not scolding you, chat. I'm not scolding you. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, Who's going to be my conversation partner?
She's not the smartest.
Not the voice from last time. Oh, it's the voice from last time. Hey,
Oh, hey, yay.
it's us. We're back.
She keeps going from side to side trying to figure out how to get my pretty much. Yeah. I'm naked, and then she's staring at
Oh,
me from outside.
we've got no. Oh, there's an us. Hey, long time no see. Hasn't even been an hour, dummy. It's been about 2 days for us. You know we're supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, I now know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better, or else we die. It's me, the devil. We are the devil. I'm going to cause you to sin. Exactly what I'm doing. Welcome out, Blaze. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you. At all. I'm so energetic, and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. But, oh, boy, and I didn't want to take it down this route. No, I thought it was just sarcasm, not being an asshole. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? Is she the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. Oh, we've taken, like, a renegade path already. Back to the mirror. I love this game's color palette. Holy shit. I made the high school art project. It's just because the pill bottles, chat. In front of my mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure squared, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. I want to apologize, Chad. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. We're back to high school. Back to the faucet with no actual handles? Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Doesn't even matter. She wants to be more in control. Vimy. Kid sin boy. Can't be sure about anything. You don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it tripled in force. It hurts so bad. Stop taking your medicine already or I'll stop talking to you. The sin of ignoring. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. Still haven't changed. 2 days doesn't change a person, me. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Popcorn style. And take your pill somehow. I lie on the floor. The fact that everything has upgraded has me so tense in a way that the limited aspect of the last game could only do so much. But now I feel like we already had a moment where the game was making sounds out of key. So I'm not ready. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking on concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. I've thought about the first one, not the second one. Definitely thought about water going through pipes, but not when the building's gonna crash on me. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Well, now I'm looking there too. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Yo, steal her fit. That can't be more than like $50, right? Sweatpants, sweatshirt. What do you want then? I just want to lay down for a bit. Now see, ooh. Okay, even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Alright. I'm trying not to save her scum. I kind of just want to go through this natural. But I'm scared how much might happen. And then we might get sent to the start. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in an orderly row. Now it's my corkboard. A lot of them say Pepe Sylvia. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another. Pile them on top of each other, scatter them around, and in the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts something small and swarming. Like, don't imagine cockroaches, man. Don't torture yourself. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Yo, well, fireflies. Chat, I already miss summer because I miss going outside and seeing fireflies. I'm definitely that kind of dweeb. Alright. Super heterosexual story coming up. There was one day during the start of summer this year where I went out to take out trash and I saw like the first fireflies of the year, so I went inside and got Vivi and said we're going for a walk. So we literally went for a walk because there were fireflies. I don't even have to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling in their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start to lose my patience. Enough. I hate you. We got a sink in our room. Now the sink has handles. Maybe? Yeah. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? I mean, no. But you should, be aware of your mental state. What do you want me to do then? I don't know, it's up to you. You're still at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. We did just tell- oh, but I don't- we were told not to be silent for this long. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already. Chad, is midnight late? But I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh! Ho, ho, ho. What was choking us out there? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out my eyelashes one after another, all of my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out my eyelashes one after another. I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Don't drink milk! Don't drink milk! No! I stand in the middle of the room, mouth agape and gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Tell me what the... Well, that was something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch? Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. So it sounds fun. And you thought about... And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why continue on that road? Why not continue? Yeah, let's keep making decisions. Let's work on this. Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie. Yeah, wowie. No smoke. Not burning. No, I don't want her on fire. This girl is not on fire. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up and circles around my head for a bit, then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Point and click? Are we real point and click heroes? Oh boy, we are. Okay, everything lights up when we point at it too. Just about, at least. Alright, limited color palette, here we go! Chad, I kind of want to wait on that one. I don't immediately want to go for that. Check the vent. It's not easy to get out of here. No radio. No. Wait, hold on. Maybe radio. I like this song. What's so funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that's looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah, let's continue searching. This is my sketchbook. Half of the pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Let's not talk about Mom. I get close to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Well, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried in the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks in the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of page turning echoes with... A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes a headache in my head. With headache doesn't sound right. I said a headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No. It's okay. Just do it. No way. I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with the utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't even finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence. But only for a moment. The buzz that has been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. My head is full of bees. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Avoiding that literally as long as possible. And the light bulbs? Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. It made some sense to me. Like, you know, maybe a bit. A little bit of sense. I look up, toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I mean, some previous. I think I do. The previous thoughts don't go away as easily. So many radios. Miss your umbrella. Mr. Pictures. What are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I was down to just finding everything. I looked down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming at its own. We've been speaking so good, chat. Stumbling over myself, I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. There's a firefly in that substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Let's just tell her totally not cool. Not burn it in. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, what did you like most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. The beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. And we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and we went to our rooms. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. Like I told you, it was just a normal day. Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I needed to grow up. Not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and we went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was still scratching and biting. The teacher didn't interfere. The scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done. Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner all together, and then we went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Well, I didn't have a choice that time. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what happened. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then it flies up. Here you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me at high speeds. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. Wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Alright, well that was interesting. Getting dragged out of school. Cool. My sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep in with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Maybe we'll find something inside. My thoughts don't have a future of putting to sleep. A feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Umbrella? Umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. Such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Oh, that's a fun noise. Right. Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. Is that all insects? That's like just bees, right? It's just bees, right? Other things pollinate? I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around, and the leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. We kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? You can't move anything. The picture will be broken. Alarm clock? I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raised them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up? Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. Was it heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, then they disappear altogether. Alright, well, I have a very different problem where time goes slower because I'm staring at a clock, but you do use this. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Half an hour of exercise. Computer? Laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered in a thick layer of dust as thick as my finger. Bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. I had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagine. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Chat, are you imagining? Okay. Wonderful. Here's the situation. You're a hamster that live... Okay, I got it. But do you want to talk about something else? I like where she's going with it. You go up into the overground and you're bombarded with too many things. The web is the too many things. Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now, your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors there. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. I thought she was saying that with pride. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. It's time to avoid the stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. My Twitter following was through the roof. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Don't go back to the analogy. Oh, right. My 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them liked drawing, just like me. And the remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling, equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't look like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. Okay, the first part may be a sentence to take to heart. The second one, maybe not. Definitely, no real people are on the internet, especially Twitter. No one actually exists on Twitter. You think I exist on Twitter? The Hectakion account? Fake. Anomalies. Non-existent. I wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which mean my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend. I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. Its mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor, and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly closed out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all white. All the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what he wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions. Then, flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. What about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me. With code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. 7 fire resistant. Well, each virus has a blicky. No, I'm not finished searching. Ah, oh. Just wanted to. Oh. Chat, I just wanted to save. Just wanted to save. Oh. Fuck. It's getting bigger, right? It's getting bigger, right? It's getting bigger, right? That's the, yeah, no, it's moving. It's absolutely moving. This is absolutely moving. Oh, curiosity, you fake bastard. What's in the hole? What's in the infinite inky darkness? Is it Splatoon 4? Please let it be Splatoon 4. I want to move the mouse, but I don't want it to stop. Because the mouse cursor is gone now. Give it 10 more seconds. All right. This is like a test of patience. And it is immediately growing at the start. That is terrifying. We are not going to finish searching. We still have ones to find. We are dropping a bit. Are we back? I think we're back. Hold on. We're dropping frames for a second. But my CPU and RAM looks fine. Hold on now. Close some side stuff. Oh, God. Oh, it got changed. Now, bag of milk outside of a bag of milk is the name of the new thing. Alright, I think we're okay. Take a quick second. I'm going to relaunch the game because it's chugging a little bit for me. Save again. We've already gotten 3 achievements. Oh! Alright. Load back in. Alright, much better. Smooth. Silk. How y'all doing out there, chat? I'm actually going to take a second to take off my sweater. It is hot. It's me, the devil. Go get milk. Use milk to sin. Milk is the ultimate conduit for sinning. Like we went to a 24-hour store for milk and it absolutely was going to close. Which is not what a 24-hour store does. Stretch it out and resume pain. Right. It's definitely chugging here now, and I wonder if it's trying to load like a second scene. But we're going to continue and find everything. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. That's a reasonable distance. You joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of a littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Continuing this conversation is because I don't care. Hey, I'm not done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no you don't. Then act normal. Be normal. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. Radio. Like, trying to figure out if there's, like, a code with the radios. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Oh, it's because it's something she hasn't seen. We haven't seen it, therefore we don't want to experience it. Therefore, it doesn't exist. Turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. It's not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle relentlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off in a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. We're not going to finish searching, I'm checking everything. I get close to the waste bin and look inside with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. We're saving that for last. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Yeah, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it along with them. Firefly, hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up to my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Alright. Oh, it's the only thing left, isn't it? Yep. Oh boy, it's just the radios which don't seem to have a purpose. Why can't I click it? I can't click it. It's cause it's milk, right? I can't click the milk? Alright, chat. Oh, is there a small? I thought I saw something flip over. Remember the good old days when you could just tab through and find everything? What she did to the fire? That's what the firefly did to her. Firefly is in her ear. Alright, chat. Finish searching. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, it wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, there's floating clouds out there. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. I don't know about feel, I think someone is. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? Oh. Us, the player, watching her on the balcony. We care that much. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. It also has Pokemon insignia all over it. There are lights on the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before. The building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? Definitely feel. Sometimes that's more than enough. You're still anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? Oh. You're looking in every direction, but not up. Ah, this. I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. It's one imperfection. Right there. Right there in the hole. Where is it? What is it? Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. It's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake, to deceive, trick, and confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not crazy myself after all. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts again against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust, blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You're the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you made that promise, and I'll keep it. But you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the bus. A bus! A bus us! E-bussy! This is how I break the tension. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. Oh! Did she jump? Just intrusive thought, right? Just imagining falling, right? I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. It's so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? Don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. I'm smart and this is deep. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. To keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin into uneven strips, as if it's a single piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anyone else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from that list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Did we hear that in the last one? Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directly at me. And now they watch me from the screens, too. But I'll put an end to it. I've decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that. My body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. It's my second death for today already. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. So she told him something and then He told everyone. I don't like that vaguely body shit. Like, look, their eye, nose, creepy ass fucking mouth. Close the door. Pull it closed. Pull it. VR me is gonna go in there and grab it, and pull. Give it the old knob twist. Pull and twist. There's a closed eye right there too. Oh, I don't like the mirror as a reflection of something. Oh, buddy. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit since the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go towards my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course, hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Bully. Calmest music we've heard so far. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with that at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling, pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. Then the silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught in the biggest lie of the world. It felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow me in my wake, peeping at me. I'm kinda scared of them, and I can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I knew enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. We're back to heading to the store. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. And he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that? None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You don't understand that refusal is futile? Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Me with everyone on Twitter. Are we going or what? This is just a hit piece on Twitter. That's all I've turned this stream into. You can go. I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Back to the store for more milk? Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. But the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way. They probably have a special staff for this, someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. You joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go, what are you waiting for? Oh yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. Can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I? I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking at the customer straight in the eye. I hurry towards them. Oh. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. What the fuck, Tresca? Get the hypno eyes out of here. Only when we turn around the corner. Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Tresca, you little bitch. Drat. Get back here. I'm gonna have to chase you and see scary shit. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hanging a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it is. Hey you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. That is a box, sir. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard, too. Jesus! God. Alright. Cool. Pay the fee. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of a much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees. Then I grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. Alright. Yeah, cool. Definitely not. Yo. Store clerk Gohan looked at this man like he was Boo. Pay for your... God, I do not say this lightly, but he literally came out and said, pay for your retard. Thanks, Gohan. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right, towards a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, then goes out. You know? He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Where's he going? The bear's gonna get you, you idiot! It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Was she us? In her dream, she took the place of us in Inside Milk while we play Outside Milk? Milk outside of a bag of milk outside of a bag. That was the end! The fuck? Always left so confused. 4 other hidden achievements. Alright. Chat, are you down for some achievement hunting? Because this game is so just fucking confusing. But I also want to see what kind of different shit pops up. When will we get milk? Don't drink milk! We went over this at the start. No drinking milk. I really like what it's going for. I like how it draws you in and you're kind of just forced to deal with its language. And then it calls the kid a retard. What the hell? I wonder, I know there were other endings where we like weren't helpful, but see if I can find out how many. All right. So it looks like we got one ending of possibly 5. So let's see what else we can get. We're back to the shadows. All right, I've got a bit of a guide so we can see the other ones, just because immediately what I'm met with is cryptic shit that you need to do. The main thing I want to try is not getting all the fireflies. past all this shadow shit. Break into a run. I feel like it all hinges around that middle area. We have to be a point and click master. I definitely didn't like this scene. This was my least favorite part of all so far. Not okay. Injections and needles and shit don't do good. Never drink milk again. No more milk drinking. We get to our room. Alright, so what if I just don't collect the fireflies? Going through the pills. Throwing them all away, making our own medicine. Right. Here's where I'm gonna save, because this is where choices are. That's gonna make things so much easier. Pulling me again. Go to bed. It seems like our choices here are a little bit less important. I doubt there's a death. But we'll just try being really rude all the time. I'll assign myself pathetic. I'm calling the shots now. Let's see how long we get last. Pathetic. It's faster than expected. Back to washing our face. Oh, that's supposed to be her form. I was wondering what that was. Putting apart now. How do you feel? Mocking me, right? Ask you this at least a couple times per session. You say so. What happens? Nothing. It's just don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. Medicine. Undoubtedly. Remember, it's dangerous. I'll stop talking to you. Alright. Taking all of our cool pills. And we're going to... I don't like the monster on the floor. Really clear now. Have a choice to be silent during this? I forget. Do you want that? Alright, it seems like everything else is predicated on not getting that strangulation. So as soon as we get past that, gathering thoughts, cockroaches like fireflies. There's a little buzz motif that's added after they show up. Come. Enough, I hate you. Scream at the top of my lungs, the fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. Alright, what was the strangulation? Look bad, I don't give a damn, so it doesn't bother you. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Also, as we get closer, I'm just trying to make a save so we can do all the variables after we go to bed. So get through the strangulation scene, have it not happen, and then do all the variables. You should know about it better than anyone else. Okay, here it is. That's what caused it. I'm gonna go back to being quiet. So, okay, let me find my fireflies. Honestly, I have no idea where to look for them. Okay, we're on good path now. I don't want to. Don't, I won't. Right then. Done a bunch of junk. She won't move anything. Alright, let's try to get not finding any fireflies. What you want? Hey, look down. Smoke coming from your clothes. Are we forced to get this one? Firefly, I'm sorry, little guy. It's time to come home now. Let's look for the others. I'm guessing this one's forced. Because even pulling random stuff. I'm gonna make a save. I wish I could have multiples, but I'm gonna make a save here before the search starts. So I'm gonna try to not get any fireflies. Still can't do anything with that. Trash didn't have one. Nothing hiding in here. Can't disagree with you there. The pills had one. Shelf didn't have one. Let's look somewhere else. I'm pretty much going to try to pick options until it says leave. I'm joking. Even though it's my room, not everything is here for me to use, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. I'm definitely not worried. Littlest bit, not even a smidge of a littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Oh, you know what? It says just don't collect all of them. Maybe it's the laptop triggers the move on. Normal. Let's try that. For years, go to layer of dust. It's a long, boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because I couldn't find a better place for it. Much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Imagine this. Now let's just start on. Okay, imagined. It's the whole hamster talk. I think this one's safe to just get. I think it's safe to just get that scene. I'll talk about what she's got going on with the laptop. Hope I'm not skipping good dialogue. I just want to get to these extra endings. Friends. Walking around, they listen, sit on the floor. Alright, trying to say something. Do everything right, I'll finish my story. Get mine with a code word. Okay. So we've got that. There's still no continue. Let's keep picking places that don't have fireflies, like this one. Just like mad. Oh fuck, there was one here. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, there was also one in the pills. So don't touch pills. The dead flowers definitely didn't have one. I guess. Death. They were let's continue to just throw them out. Were you listening to me at all? That had one. The bag had one. The umbrella did not have one. Find a place like this. Alright, let's continue searching. This didn't have one. All the compartments are locked. The fan had one. The sleeping bag, I don't think had one. This definitely didn't have one. Countless numbers of small legs in the AC units. The cockroaches. Happened. Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? You've forgotten? You're the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but fireflies. They occupied this place. Do you understand now? Pretend I do. What else didn't have one? The lights didn't have one. Serious, what's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? Quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they'd purposely want to lower their self-esteem. This has to be something. How do we look at the milk? I need to get out of there. This had one. These had one. This had one. I don't believe the pictures had one. Ah, those are photos of my best memories. They're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. I'm getting caught up reading it. I just like the dialogue, goddammit. Alright, I think now we're forced to start interacting with spots that had fireflies. Let's do the sketchbook. Go there. Not looking at the pages, don't want to see the drawings. I want to see the drawings, but she does not. Okay. So now I can keep searching. I'm gonna save. And now, if I've got this right, we didn't get the strangulation. We have not collected all the fireflies. Now we've got to finish and not go to the balcony. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. Not too much it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Trigger a panic attack. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone's watching me. Or we could go to the balcony just without... Let's go to the balcony. We go to the balcony and we get the balcony without the 5 fireflies. We do have the subject just for a couple minutes, okay? I'm gonna guess, like, you can't reach the top without talking about the black hole. Part building's pretty weird, isn't it? Yep. Nothing new. More than enough. Or smart. Completely terrible with that obvious. Looking in every direction, but not up. Already told you, haven't I? But what? You know, small stuff. Small stuff make you terrified. It's hard to explain. I think it's gonna be the same until we get to that end. And maybe we get a new dream. Over the code word. Nope, we're still talking about the code word. We're gonna jump. Friend online. Friend that summoned the bots to come for her. As fast as I can. Cold, go back inside. Ruin the tension. Okay. Sleepy nap time. Turn to my room. Hasn't changed one bit. Oh, it's changed. That's to signify what ending we're at. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you gonna do? Going to sleep. Wait, tomorrow will come. Okay. We're laying down. I believe I doubled that first. dream or tell her a story. Something actually important. Fine. Alright. Was the theory true? Yup. I wake up lying on the cold floor, and in the center of a cramped room, I look around. Without standing up, there's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. Dad was always a real drag. Scary sounds. Ooh, some Giger-esque shit. I hug my knees and wrap myself in a sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use, I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket. The faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or smaller in some miraculous way. In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. Oh, it's Horror Central, Jonid. Welcome out. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upwards, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand, trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I have to do something at this point. Look at that shit. Hours pass. I frantically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst endless darkness. Only the door is watching me with its eye. I kept purposefully avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out towards it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch-black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door. It's like some wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall to the cold floor. Unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door. Stupid, nasty, cursed door. I hate it. I hate you. I hate you. I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair I had bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No. Don't stop screaming for a moment, because I'm scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush towards the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either, which means I match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first into the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that, thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Ah! Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help! The other side of the door is completely silent. The silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point, the silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you. I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes, yes! I stand up from my knees, despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop to rest for a thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breaths in reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them, and I don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No, go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. I hate to break it to you, that's a booty hole. I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. And grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around endlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds, and I'm pretty sure colors too. I stand up, full of anticipation. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam, I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again. But this time I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference, though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far, far away. A wolf or someone else. Does it even matter? I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. Ooh. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point, I realize that it's not a wolf. I jump up and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said that out loud, but got an instant reply. Ooh. Hey, I can hear you. My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. Feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Ooh. Hey, where are you? Ooh. I can't understand where I should run to, and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt? Grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just... there's not a single tree or stone around. Only an empty, wide, endless field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The screams turn into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. To death, bro. Somewhere very far away, among thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a small black spot. Hey, I can see you. The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream, more like a whisper or a wheeze. Ooh. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going mad, and the black spot is just a stone or a tree. I walk away, disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. Grass is no longer tickling me, it's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling of panic and unexplainable dread grow inside me. A stone, a tree. Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying. At least I think so. Ooh. The horrifying voice is coming right from behind me. I turn around instinctively, and for some reason I try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with a nasty, cackling rustle. Ooh. had enough. I spring up. The silhouette is still there, and at the same distance as before. Standing there, menacingly. I'm scared here, you know. Why don't you do anything? The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding towards me, followed by new sounds. Wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by a stinky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. I run so fast that the grass turns into a dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, and run again. No. No, go away! An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound, and the darkness consumes everything. It snapped our neck. I wake up on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. And we're back. You wanted dreams. Oh my god. They're like unsettling, man. I just want milk. Skip. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I hit F. That's why. I keep hitting F, goddammit. I just want to hit every button to skip. 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 I appreciate all of your hard effort, but I already watched this. It's going to make it a lot harder to get through this. Ugh. Fuck, man. Alright, we made a save, so let's just cut. Load again. The answer for that one was anyone there? Ah. There we go. Reading a controller. Is it reading my fight stick? Alright. So that was going outside. So let's do no balcony. Gather my thoughts, something still worries me. If I could make multiple saves, it would be a lot easier. I would have made one right before the balcony choice. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Let's put this to like... Okay, so this is just going to sleep, so we don't have the outside conversation. We're just gonna go right to bed. Trying to figure out, because it mentions a phone. I don't know what the phone could be. It's the first one mentioned on the phone, ending 2. Hold on, Chad, I think I might have been right. Remember when I said, man, there's a it feels like something switched when I went over this. Ooh, okay. Alright. Oh, Tower of Babel. Alright. This is... I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. Does this one have a new... Yeah, it does. This feeling. I know it's been a couple hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. That is a terrifying thought. Smart way of going up, though. A billion pounds of concrete and a million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them, even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. It's just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will turn to dust. I didn't realize I muted my... I luckily did not mute in OBS, but I did mute in Discord, so it was not moving for a bit. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face, the steps under my feet hum from the wind, eager to escape the concrete clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word would be swallowed up by the abyss. I don't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. Chet, thanks for hanging out today. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling, but then I realize it's the whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head. Thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force. Unaware of what's about to happen, I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't! Amongst the silence sings the lonely colossus, unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Oh my god. Millions of stairwells, countless stairwells. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures just like mine, spread in tiny rows endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. There, at the end of this world, there's this person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exists and not. I try to erect a mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes. I realize that my body doesn't belong to me anymore. My legs start moving on their own. The only thing I can do is choose the direction. Up, down, or... The crowd notices blood on Wazak's hands. He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out to the center of the stage. First act begins. The Golden King? The Yellow Prince? Yellow Emperor, that's what it is. I think that's what that's referencing. I don't know my Cthulhu mythos so much, but I do know Sucker for... what is it? Sucker for Love. I know the Yellow Prince from that. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. King in Yellow, thank you. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it still cause confusion and fear? If you've been living through that fear a lot constantly, How did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly. Don't hide anything. As we are forced to climb down, I decided to descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in a wrong way or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be, and with time, it will create a new order inside you. I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Do you get it? Try that, and if you find it important, every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry. I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? Fucking Christ. Ending it all with the terrible circle staring back at us. I'll never drink milk again. Alright. Same response since we can't skip, unfortunately. Ending name of that one was I Look Down. Good Night was the You Won't Get It was the first one, which was a reference to milk inside of a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. And then the second one was anyone there? Alright, so check, get this, right? Remember how I said it really looks like something was supposed to be there? Hold on now. Yeah! That tiny little speck. What's this? Alright, to the other endings, because we got 2 endings left. 2 more, we're in the home stretch. Alright. So now that we've gotten that, let's try just ending. Well, the mirror's been changing periodically, I'm just realizing. Stay here, it'll be quicker. We've done this right. Yes. Well, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. This one's oriented different. This place is so empty, though I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happened in my head, but they never left its premises. It's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out. What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head, destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing amongst the void. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Dude, I just want pizza, man. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over again. Wait, what's the point of having them anyway? I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed. Probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see the door here. I would have had it easier with one. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good, pun not intended, and that strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. Making jokes even while we're running out of thing. Yo, we also have a discount program for new customers. You can learn about it on your account page. I don't like how his face is melting. Do you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I can just keep on thinking. And even then, my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but am a part of it? Why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although, I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. Neutral. But, at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts. I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything had disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me since I can't do anything about it? Are you ready to make your order? Yes, that's right. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time, it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe. Nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't fill the void. I'm a part of it. This strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. Nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like nobody is helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 4 pizzas for the price of 2. I don't care that this place is empty. You hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. The space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. Even though I'll never feel good here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. I don't like the train sounds. Not a fan of train sounds right here in this possible spot. It lead me to the exit. I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts. A whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, it'll be able to fill all the void around me. Still, I feel bad for this other person's phone. Like, please, go find them. No matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Something happened outside of my head, but... what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough... So the world isn't empty after all. There you go, there you go! I can't see anything. We're away from the train tracks, right? We're leaving the train tracks, right? Session timeout. Please reload the page. Chat, we got one more. Jesus. I need an extra long zombie shooting after this, because I need to... Please talk your thoughts out with people. You have friends who are willing to listen. Everyone has someone who will listen. Don't just talk into the pizza delivery system. Don't text Domino's at 3 a.m. Ending was called Are We Friends? So that's what friendship is like. One more, chat. One more. Oh, all right. All right, okay, all right. Now we have to go through and we have to finish finding everything. So pills. The clock. Exercise for a whole half hour without realizing it. Or did that not give it? I remember that giving us one. Maybe I missed it. Cool. Text Pizza Hut. Alright, the Firefly here. I think that is now everything. Oh, sleeping bag. There's on the sleeping bag. It feels like it's something, but I can't put that together. Also, besides the radios. Besides the radios, that is everything. I want to be careful, though. What's up, gaping void? I hate how it expands. I hate it. Alright. Finish searching. We did not pick up the cell phone. We're not gonna go outside. Let's stay in here. the Sub-Zero sweater is honestly kind of cool. I would spring for it. Milk Games, please let me buy the Sub-Zero shirt. Alright, final dream. Ooh, another terrible morning. Or is it a dream? Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? Wonder what the others at school will think. Not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded as a loser on my first day. This is definitely a dream. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. It's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Ooh, looking a little droopy there. Looking a little droopy. Another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? Wonder what the others at school will think. It's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up! Yes, Mom. Oh! Oh, another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? Wonder what the others at school will think. Not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh! Yet another terrible morning. Don't you have those just no-face mornings? Why is my face always so stupid? Not that I care too much, just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hurry up. Yes, Mom. Let me just get my face. Oh, this one's not awful. Preferable compared to some of the other ones, if we're being honest. I'd rather, this is, not too far off from how I wake up in the morning anyway. If we're talking right now. Another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, nothing wrong with looking different. It's not what defines you after all. Hurry up. Yes, Mom. We're done, right? That's it? We're gonna wake up now? Oh! Another terrible morning. Me and my sister, so stupid face. I wonder what the others at school will think by this haunting abomination behind me. I just don't want to be branded a loser my first day of school. Cheer up. Nothing wrong with looking different. Don't embarrass me. Me again. Alright, hurry up. Yeah, Mom. We're coming. I'm like looking out of my peripheral vision because I don't want to... Oh! Oh my God! Another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. God, I can see for miles. My FOV. Infinite. Don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. Nothing wrong with looking different. Not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yeah, Mom. Just... what was that about itchy eyes? Get some clear... Oh. Terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Not that I cared too much. Just want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. Nothing wrong with looking different. It's not what defines you after all. Hurry up. Yeah, Mom. We're done, right? Million eyes milk. It's She's just gone. Can't have a stupid face if you don't have a face. I wonder what the other school will think. It's not that I care too much. Just don't want to be branded a loser my first day. Cheer up. Nothing wrong with looking different. Not what defines you after all. Hurry up. Yeah, Mom. That's it. We're done waking up. We're waking up right now. What deteriorating music? This good morning. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day at school. Hey, hurry up. Yeah, Mom. Rip it away from me right now. Oh, I would definitely wake up crying. I would not. I could not. Chat, the last dream I had that I wrote down on my dream journal was I was walking down New York City and I looked at an abandoned business and Vinny Vine Sauce was there. That was the dream. Vinny Vine Sauce was having a meet and greet inside a random New York City abandoned business. that was it. And I think at one point he literally said, "Hey, it's me, Vinny Vine Sauce. Thanks for coming out." Oh my god. The Silent Hill ass music. I can't. Oh my god. Chat, that is 100 out of 100. Everything is fine. I need this. Hold on. Can I clip this image? Is that gonna work? I don't think it is. A lot of these are in Russian, which makes sense. I think Russian is its, you know, base. And Spanish. There's one English guide. Oh, chat. The twisty neck. Never drink milk again. Don't ever drink milk. Milk bad. Milk. Oh, you know what? I know how I can get this. Thank you, milk outside of a bag of milk. Hold on. Perfect image for right now. Go ahead and save that. Here we go, chat. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. You drink your milk today, chat? Did you drink your milk today? Oh my god, wonderful game. Never, ever again. Ever, never. Alright, thank you everybody for coming out. We're gonna take a small, quick break. And then I owe you guys, and myself, some Resident Evil after all of that. Because I stepped away yesterday, and I got us re-caught up literally to the exact point we were before. Talk about it more in a second, but take a quick break, quick ad break so nothing pops up. Appreciate you guys for watching those so we don't get them during the actual gameplay. At least I hope it's not popping up during the actual gameplay. But we're going to take a quick second. We'll be back.